Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Bill, in 2009, Kevin Durant was just honorable mention in your book of basketball. Now a decade later, where is he in your evaluation?
Yeah, I remember I did this thing in my book, and it was like the four best bets to crack the pyramid of the top 100, and he was the #1 candidate. It was like he was clearly headed towards Hall of Fame career. I would have him now in the top 15. I think when you look at his first 12 years, the consistency, the scoring stats that he's had compared to all the grades, 2 Finals MVPs. His teams have won every year for 10 years, regardless of where he's been playing. And the All-NBAs, you add everything up, and there's just no way he's not one of the best 4 forwards ever.
Irving from long range. Rebound by the 76ers. They lost their last game on Tuesday.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. Looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws here tonight. Shooting 2. And the first one at the line is good.
Tell you what, fellas, I mean, an outstanding stretch for Harris has been awesome at adding pieces to his game over time, specifically that three-point shot.
And Harris drops them both. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Nets. 4-point game. Passes it to Irving. Teardrop shot. Pass to Allen. That one misses. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Lets it go from 14. The 76ers with another miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That's foul number 2 for him. And as he's checked in for the 76ers. Jordan finds Allen. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. And here's KD for 3. And Simmons with the rebound.
3 misses to start the game, still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
Bill, it's no secret that your heart lies in Boston. Just what was it like growing up in and around that area?
Well, it's definitely the reason I like sports as much as I do, because it's so sports obsessed. A lot of it is cold weather stuff, I feel like, where there's 5 months a year that just stink, and then there's 3 other months that, you know, it's just smoking hot and humid. And so the sports makes everybody kind of crazy because you're crazy anyway. But there's nothing like being in Boston when something good's happening, like Celtics making an NBA playoff run, or the Bruins making a cup run, or the Red Sox in September when the Yankees are coming to town, or the Saturday before a Patriots game. You can kind of feel it as the community of it. That's the difference between here and a place like LA.
It's formed you as a professional. Right?
Absolutely.
I mean, yeah. Irving. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
Oh, the power on that throwdown.
And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. 6 to shoot. Here's the floater. No good from Irving.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And the pass to KD. to end the run. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And Durant has just such a fluid release. Very efficient shooting the ball from that mid-range.
Pass to Simmons. And it's sent back by Allen. Here's Dinwiddie. Lays it up and banks it in. Bill, if you were just hired as a GM, which franchise would you model your approach after?
I really like what the Clippers did the last couple of years when they realized they didn't have quite enough to win the title. And instead of just being beholden to being darn close but not quite, they actually blew it up and tried to figure out how to create cap space, find some young players,
and still stay competitive.
Build
so they kept the momentum of their franchise.
Yeah, they stumbled into a situation where they had a lot of flexibility no matter what. I think the Celtics before them did the same thing in the mid-2000s. They're just trying to find assets and figure it out on the fly. That's the approach I would use. I would never fully commit one way or the other to anything. The goal is to try to accumulate assets and figure out what you have. And I think the smartest teams do that.
And here's Richardson after the three-pointer from Katie. Simmons looking around. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And the call will be against Al Horford. That's his first foul. Here's Durant. It gets rebounded by Ennis. The 76ers leading by 4. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Brett Brown for a minute. He was frustrated with some of the mistakes his team made in the first 2 games. But he doesn't want his guys to get down on themselves. He told them, we're at home tonight. This is a fresh start. This is an opportunity to show everyone what we're really made of. So, Kevin, they have to start working hard right now to make this a series.
Thank you, David. Here is Durant after Ben Simmons' bucket. Durant with another miss. Here's Ennis. And it's Durant with the rebound.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Richardson against Irving. Takes it to Allen. There's the dish to Dinwiddie. Clock at 4. And it's blocked. They get it back.
And this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
And, Bill, we've seen more and more teams base their offenses around three-point shooters. Threes are at an all-time high. We know that. Should the NBA, that in mind, do anything to address this via any rule change? Which I don't know what that would mean, but it has been talked about.
I don't like changing. I think it's going to manifest itself with it doesn't work in the playoffs as well. And teams are going to slowly realize that you need to blend an inside-outside game at least a little bit.
Well, you can't lose what the game is.
No,
it's bigs and smalls. It's inside. It's outside.
And it's still passing and unselfishness. The Warriors take a lot of threes, but they're the most unselfish team we have. And they create a lot of layups, and they play, they're really creative. And that just can't be your thing is we shoot 53s, here's our offense. The problem is you're still going to get in these games where 2 points really matters, and that's what you saw with Kawhi in the playoffs last year. These games slow down, it's going to be a 92-89 ending, and your team needs to get 10 baskets in the fourth quarter, no matter how you're going to get them. You still need somebody who can do that too.
Now here's Ennis. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And it's Simmons penetrating. He can't get that one to fall. And Brooklyn will come the other way.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
And so Simmons will bring it up for Philadelphia. Leading by 5. Ennis passes to Simmons. Over Irving. And it's Simmons. That time on the assist by Ennis. And that's now 6 points for Ben Simmons. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Irving against Simmons. And that one's good, Irving.
Boy, I tell you, I don't know if there's anybody better than Kyrie Irving close to the basket. He has a great feel for how to score inside.
And Simmons kicks to Richardson. No good, shot missing. Great D that time from Jordan. Nets trail by 5. It's Durant on the wing. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. And that one is off.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Here's Irving after Ben Simmons' bucket. Outside Irving. Outside Durant, over Ennis. And it's Durant missing. Philadelphia leading by 7. Bill, when you project Embiid, a healthy Embiid, how good can he be?
Talent-wise, the best center of this decade. You know, I think every decade has one or two centers. The 90s had a bunch, but Shaq was the guy for a long time. He kind of abdicated. Dwight Howard had a really nice run there for a while. Then he kind of faded away. And then there really hasn't been that total package center. I think Embiid's the closest. He had stretches in the playoffs last year where he was terrifying. You know, he takes over games for 6-minute stretches like any prime center you want to name. The problem is, can he sustain it? And can he play a full schedule? Can he not rely on the three-pointer as much?
And can the focus stay there, perhaps, too? The mental side.
The mental side, and this is something with Simmons, too. These guys have not been on winning teams during the course of their career. They haven't won a lot. Magic Johnson came into the league. He won in high school. He goes to college. He wins the title in college. He goes to the Lakers. They win in his first year. He has all these reps of winning. Simmons and Embiid haven't won anything yet. And learning how to win is its own kind of skill.
On its way from Irving for 2. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
A dependable passer. Chandler doesn't just look to score. I mean, he's also good at finding his open teammate.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Allen after the Sixers pick up 2. Fades away. Yes, that goes in. 7 points for Kevin Durant.
Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing game.
Passes it to Simmons. It's good. The assist that time from Ennis. Ennis has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Now here's Durant. 7 points in the game. From 11 feet away. Again, the Nets for 2. And these Philadelphia fans, Bill, unafraid to boo anyone, including their stars on their own team in the playoffs.
And you. I think they might boo you because you did the call for the Kawhi shot. Where you were just like,
on the heels of the Philly special in football.
Right.
Right? I mean, they've had these 2 incredibly interesting moments in sports. Please stand by my side, though, okay, if you don't mind.
Kevin Harlan's a national treasure. Leave the man alone.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Scotty's checked in for Philadelphia. Burke comes in for James Ennis. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for the Nets. Joe Harris comes in for Kevin Durant. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
The Nets have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. No good on that one.
Hey, grit and grind are words that fit Chandler because that's what he brings to his team, that sandpaper edge and toughness, a guy who doesn't give an inch and is always fighting.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Simmons. 12 points for him. He kicks to O'Quinn. Outside, Simmons. 1:29 left in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Scott can't get it to go. Nets trail by 7. LeVert the pass to Harris. That one, no good. Nice D from Scott. Simmons dishes to Burke. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's LeVert. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Back to Irving. Jacks up a 3. And Simmons with the rebound. Simmons got his 4th rebound in this one. With some arc.
Well, I'll tell you what, the combination of speed, mobility, and strength that Simmons has is special in a 6'9" frame. He's terrific at using all of that to bully defenses.
The 76ers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
You know, you look at Ben Simmons, and the thing that jumps out to me is his all-around game. I mean, it's absolutely terrific. He's a stat sheet stuffer, supreme.
Spencer Dinwiddie's checked in for Kyrie Irving. That one is no good. Nets trail by 9. Chandler finds LeVert. Dinwiddie left side. Chandler trying to free himself up. Prince misses. And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for Philadelphia. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And we'll be right back after this. The game is evolving, and Al Horford has changed his game along with it.
It never occurred to me that I'd be shooting threes at this rate and doing some of the things that I'm doing, but it's just the way that the game has evolved.
And give Horford credit, he adjusted with the times. He didn't stay set, Greg, in his ways.
Yeah, he was always a great mid-range shooter, and he's proven to be a legitimate threat from deep.
And here we go, getting back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Finals. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
They've got Scott. Simmons is out there with Burke. Then there's Harris. And it's O'Quinn in at the 5, down low. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Prince. Shot clock at 6. LeVert kicks to Prince. Here's Dinwiddie. And the 3 off target.
and they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Harris inside. Harris is there. Harris on the double team. And Burke has it in the corner. Fires from deep. Here's O'Quinn. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
And the 76ers making a change here. Richardson's checked in. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And Bill, when you yourself get out on the court, is there a play you try to channel or emulate, you try to visualize in your mind?
You mean when I'm playing pickup?
Yes, yes.
Oh, well, now at this point in my life, it's Davis Bertans. Is that how you say his name?
Davis Bertans.
Davis Bertans?
Yeah. By the way, what a great stroke. I mean,
I emulate all stretch fours and don't guard anybody.
Yeah.
That's who I am at this point in my life. I run from three-point line to three-point line.
you stay in the perimeter.
Yeah.
Don't tangle up inside.
My free throw attempts are 0 because I don't go to the line.
Just fire away.
And I want you to know I'm there to make an open jump shot. And don't ask me to do anything else, please. I'll set some picks.
You are. You're a great
I'll
screen
set some
setter.
picks.
You're a great pick and roll.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Chandler up top. O'Quinn defending. Here's Dinwiddie. Chandler trying to free himself up. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Dinwiddie. Now here's Burke. Dinwiddie covering. Here's Harris. Richardson gets a wide open look. Off target with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Harris with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The pass to Dinwiddie. It's Prince on the wing. The Nets working the ball around now. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. O'Quinn's got 5 rebounds tonight. Richardson against LeVert. Richardson outside. Pass to Burke. Over Harris. On target from 13 feet. Burke's got the lead up to 11 now for Philadelphia.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Pass to Prince. Now Chandler. Prince outside. Pass to LeVert. Inside. Chandler. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Al Horford is checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. And the Nets also making a change. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Karis LeVert. Philadelphia leading by 11. Bill, you look at the awards given out by the league. Most have been around for a while. But is there any award that you'd like to add? Something that's not being touched on in terms of high performance and success?
I think that there should be a playoff MVP. I made this case
like
in my
idea.
book.
That's a great idea.
There's always like a best guy in every postseason, and I would like to see who that would be. And it's pretty easy to go backwards and figure out who it was. I did that. Just go backwards and have all the backstory of who it should have been, but then going forward, now here are the ones we're adding. I would like to see that. I would also like to see a best bench celebration award because certain teams just have these guys. They're good at pointing. They're good at fist pumping. First guy during the timeout running over.
Chest bumps.
They have handshakes.
All of it, yeah.
They're waiting at the scorer's table before the game to do the special handshake with each guy. I feel like that guy deserves some shine. Last year, DeAndre Jordan, I think, was one of the first guys I remember who was just great at this before he started playing. Late 2000s clips. I was like, man, this guy's really, he's not playing, but he's really figuring out how to affect the game.
Good. I like that. Now, here's Dinwiddie following the miss by Al Horford. Chandler, the pass to Harris. Now, here's Prince. Richardson covering. Prince kicks to Jordan. Here's Dinwiddie. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. 7 points for Spencer Dinwiddie.
Boy, I like seeing Dinwiddie get going from deep, guys. I mean, this is now a reliable shot in his arsenal.
Richardson, no luck. And here's Chandler, who brings it up for Brooklyn. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Harris finds Richardson. Burke with it from past the arc. Rebound, Brooklyn. Jordan's got 6 rebounds in the game. Down low. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Chandler.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's the pass to Richardson. Harris outside. To end the drought, the 76ers again can't hit it. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Chandler's shot, good.
And this guy has great physicality. I mean, it's understated in some cases, but he absorbs contact well and finds a way to finish despite being hit.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
So for the Nets, Allen's checked in for Chandler. Durant comes in for Taurean Prince. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Now here is Harris. Burke looking over the floor. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And Irving is comfortable running the offense. When a teammate's open, he's quick to whip it around and get him a good look.
Now here's Burke. He's got 6. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Harris inside. KD's on him. 5 on the clock. And it's sent back by KD.
And Durant isn't just a powerhouse on offense. He also has a great sense of timing for when to block shots.
That one doesn't go.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The 76ers with another miss.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now Now here is Harris. Durant down low. Jordan the pass to Allen. And it's sent back by Horford. Now here's Burke. Guarded closer. Great D that time from Irving. And here are the Nets. They're on a 17-7 run. To the inside. Here's Jordan. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Jordan's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nets.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Now here's Burke. He has 6. Durant deciding where to go with it. Dishes to Harris. Back to KD. Over Harris. Again, the Nets for 2.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Yeah, and, you know, the game of basketball, as you well know, Greg, and guys, is a game of runs. So their offense is starting to move in a positive direction now. Nice upswing here.
And the 76ers call time here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys, if for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Some changes for Philadelphia. James Ennis comes in for Harris. And it's Ben Simmons in for Trey Burke. Outside, Simmons. Here's Ennis. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Brooklyn.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Here's Ennis following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Bucket is good. Ennis has got his first points of the night.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Now, here is Irving. 6 points for him. Outside Durant, shoots the 3. Al Horford with the rebound.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Well, Bill, yet another engaging conversation. Thanks for stopping by. We always appreciate your time.
Yeah, next time let's talk about the hard salary cap. I think the people really love that one. Yeah, I have some ideas.
You would make it
I
interesting.
have some luxury tax ideas. Yeah, we'll get super technical.
I would be here for that. And Clark, you know what? Bill will always give you a great point of view.
And you know what? I think he needs his own barbershop talk show, Kevin. I mean, he's done everything else in media. Go barbershop on him, Bill.
Simmons, that one wide left.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
I think you're right. I mean, an up fake here or there, getting the ball inside, that's how you create high percentage offense.
And Simmons slams it in.
Sensational speed by Simmons, trucking it down the court and beating everybody.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Simmons against Irving. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Karis LeVert's checked in for the Nets. Free throw, good, Irving.
I don't know if there's a player in the league that has better handles than Kyrie Irving. As a matter of fact, his handles are as good as any I've seen in the history of the game. Smooth, crafty, cunning. Man, it is so much a joy to watch this guy do his thing.
The offensive rebound, O'Quinn, and terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Nets out in front, leading by 5. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot, Kyrie. What got you going in the first?
My teammates were just finding me, setting good screens, and just stay aggressive, not only for myself, but for them. You know, we're kind of in a hole in the first quarter, kind of sluggish. Came out in the second quarter, kind of sluggish, but just got to pick it up on the defensive end. That's where it starts.
Kyrie, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, you will not find an empty seat here tonight. Welcome to our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet, Shaquille O'Neal. You looking for an empty seat?
Yeah,
you're sitting
it's
in.
only 3 of us.
And the seats are all full.
Okay. Oh, you meant in the arena.
Ah, that's what I'm talking about. Looking at the Nets, they have taken care of business in the first 2 games, but they got a fight on their hands tonight. They're not going to be able to just cruise to a 3-0 lead in this series. It's going to take some effort in the second half. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, they've been pounding. I mean, pounding it in the paint. Not just taking the first 3-pointer when it came across. That keeps the defense on its toes.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
You know, they haven't shot the ball very well. Not nearly enough quality looks. Right now, this game can easily come down to shot selection and how they run their offense. They need to keep the ball moving and generate better looks.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Durant. Allen is out there with Jordan. Then there's Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at shooting guard. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
You're right on target there, Greg. Of the last 10 points they've allowed, 8 have come from in close.
No good on the free throw.
Well, you know, you look at the raw athleticism of Allen, very enticing. I mean, he's a quick-footed, shot-blocking big guy. He's got a great future in this league, in my opinion.
Simmons against Dinwiddie. From 13, that misses off the backboard. Nets leading by 7. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. And Dinwiddie with the basket on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 5 assists tonight.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now here's Richardson. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Embiid with the steal. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. Simmons with it, defended by Dinwiddie.
And how about the stingy defense there to deny that pass?
Here's KD. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Harris. Makes it off the glass. Harris has got 6.
There's no way you can minimize his concentration. Excellent focus in finding a way to score that time by Harris.
Dinwiddie passes to Jordan. Back to Dinwiddie. He dishes it to Allen. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Horford. The 76ers trail by 7. In the corner, it's Harris. Back to Simmons. And they double up Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Harris. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Harris has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, he's an elite shooter with a lot of sweet spots. Defenses have to mark and keep an eye on Harris from mid-range.
Jordan kicks to Dinwiddie. Outside for Jordan. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Prince is checked in for Kevin Durant. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Simmons passes to Harris. Embiid dishes to Richardson. Misses from short range. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Well, it's fun watching Irving share the ball. I mean, when he concentrates on running the offense, this team is really dangerous.
Brooklyn shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. The 76ers making a switch here. Scott's checked in, and the Nets making a change here as well. Chandler's checked in. That one misses for Prince. The 76ers trail by 7. Richardson outside. Pass to Simmons. Harris outside. 3-pointer. That shot no good. The Nets go the other way with it.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting. I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
I would agree.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
Here's Chandler, and it's sent back by Horford. Harris against Prince. Harris's shot is off. Nets leading by 9. Dinwiddie passes to Irving. The dish now to Jordan. Left side Chandler. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. Karis LeVert's checked in for Brooklyn. And there's a call on Tobias Harris. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
Now LeVert. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 6 to shoot. Prince, the pass to Jordan.
Boy, outstanding hustle from Harris on the defensive end. They're doing a good job to alter shots with that activity.
Simmons against Dinwiddie. Now here's Richardson. Defense right on him. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Horford trying to free himself up. They get it back.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Kicks it to Richardson. Will it go? And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Nets.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Al Horford. And it's Ennis in for Simmons.
And lost his touch right there. Didn't see that coming. Usually, when he's hot, he stays hot.
And, you know, guys, we've talked about Dinwiddie's height before. Well, he does a good job using that height with these strong finishes.
Timeout called, the 76ers.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And here are the 76ers now. They trail by 14.
Boy, that's an outstanding job by Tobias Harris there, keeping his composure and concentration, then converting while under pressure. Well done.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. That's good from Harris. Nets leading by 11. Dinwiddie kicks to Prince. Back to Dinwiddie. Scott against Chandler. Passes to Dinwiddie. Prince outside. 4 on the clock. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound. O'Quinn's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Stolen by LeVert. To the middle. Here's Prince. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Boy, Karis LeVert has done a nice job elevating his playmaking ability, which helps him and his team.
Richardson dishes to Ennis. Back to Richardson. Scott against Chandler. 4 on the shot clock. Chandler against Scott. Nice D from Chandler. The Nets have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the 3rd quarter. The feed to Prince. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Here's LeVert. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Harris outside. Up and in on the way up. Harris has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
You know, sometimes you forget about Dinwiddie's versatility. I mean, when he's feeling good, he's capable of scoring from any place.
Here's Ennis. Pass to Richardson. With the teardrop. Doesn't go that time. The Nets go the other way with it.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Prince, the pass to Chandler. Right block shot. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And Philadelphia calls time here. You have to like what we're seeing from Spencer Dinwiddie.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
And the Nets making a change here. Harris is checked in. And here's Richardson. He's got 5. To the paint. He's looking for O'Quinn and finds him. Kicks it out to Richardson. Pocket 2 over Chandler. And it's off the back rim. No good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Chandler's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Now here is Harris. 13 points in the game. Right wing. Here's Ennis. O'Quinn trying to free himself up. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Dinwiddie against Richardson. Now here's LeVert. Tight defense on him. Harris inside the line. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And the Nets lead by 17. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Thibault. On the wing, Harris. Poke loose. Here's O'Quinn.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. That free throw, no good. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And then for Brooklyn, Jared Allen's checked in for Chandler. And it's Durant in for Taurean Prince. And he sinks the second. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Fires the 3. And Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers trail by 16. Richardson right side. Looking to get it going. The shot from the low post is good. Richardson's got 7.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
The pass to Harris. Inside. Here's Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
You know, with Harris, if you're open, he's going to make sure he finds you.
And the 76ers shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Pass to O'Quinn. Here's Thibault. Levert defending. Thibault, the pass to Embiid. And here's Richardson outside. A rebound by the Nets. Allen's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Here's Thibault. Richardson with it. He's picked up by KD. Stolen by Durant. It's 2-on-1. Here's Levert. Second chance shot. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. It's Richardson on the wing. Dinwiddie covering. And the shot goes in from Embiid.
Get Embiid the ball and he goes to work, especially that close to the basket.
Dinwiddie against Richardson. Now here's Dinwiddie. Not a lot of room. 5 to shoot. Latrey. He can't get it to go. And so it's Brooklyn with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We've got more in store for you right after this. Moments ago from the huddle, let's listen to Coach Brett Brown.
It's going to take everything you got to come up with balls so that we win this game. Right? Anything loose, any rebounds, guards, you got to rebound.
Demanding an all-out effort from his guys.
And Kevin, it's got to be a gang rebounding approach, just like he was talking about. They need every board they can get.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The talented combo up front, Horford and Embiid. Then it's Ennis, then it's Simmons, and it's Thibault in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
And he found a perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Irving against Simmons. The 15-footer. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. That one drops for him.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Irving finds Allen. Now Levert. No good with the triple.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Gets it down to single digits. Ennis has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
And stolen by Simmons. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here is Irving. Durant with it. Connects on the foul line jumper. And the Nets lead by 9.
And deadly from pretty much anywhere on the court. Durant is a relentless scorer.
Here's Thibault. To the middle. Wants to get it to Simmons and does. And he makes good on the layup.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Irving. Durant trying to break free. Irving can't get it to go. Here's Ennis. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Harris. Looking to get back on track here. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And the 76ers making a change here. Richardson's checked in. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Jordan's checked in. That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. And Philadelphia has possession. Guys, there's still time for them to make a run.
Can't have any wasted possessions down the stretch.
It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Passes it to Simmons. Shot clock at 5. And that one's drained from the low block. Simmons got 6 in the quarter.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
I didn't think it was going to happen for them, quite honestly, but they finally turned it on, turned it up a little bit. Now they've got to come up with some stops.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Jordan nails both of them. Here's Simmons. They're looking now at a sizable deficit.
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to really rush the game. And they need to avoid that.
Now here's Simmons. Richardson outside. Over Irving. Again, Philadelphia.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Nets leading by 8. Outside Jordan. Back to Irving. Outside Jordan. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Simmons against Irving. Lock at 6. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And now the 76ers on the break. Simmons is running. And it's Ennis, top of the key. Horford in the post, covered by Irving. Horford no luck.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Now here's Durant. It's tipped. It's stolen by Ennis. Now here's Richardson. Outside Simmons. And the shot is good. And now it's just a 4-point Nets lead.
I'll tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Timeout called, the Nets.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Tobias Harris is checked in for the 76ers. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Kenny Atkinson had some words for his team during the break. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
Shooting two.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good for Irving.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Simmons with it. He's picked up by Irving. Richardson against Irving. Richardson, no luck.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Harris dishes to Simmons. Durant against Richardson. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on Kevin Durant.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
That's good from Richardson. Nets leading by 4. Now Durant. Pass to LeVert. The pass to Allen. Shot clock at 6. Jordan trying to free himself up. Good work defensively by Richardson. The 76ers shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. Harris inside. KD's on him. They grab their own miss. Embiid finds Horford. Jordan with some nice D. Nets have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Locked up there for Allen. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Woo-hoo-hoo, that's the stuff of nightmares for the defense. They'll see that one in their sleep. A long athlete like Allen flying in the air, that's a bad picture.
Now here's Richardson. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Irving against Simmons. Outside Irving. Outside KD. That three off the mark.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose egg.
Good work there as it goes.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Now, here is Irving. Here's Allen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Horford.
And, you know, when Allen gets this positioning, the defense is in trouble, which in turn forces them to commit the foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Dinwiddie is checked in for Karis LeVert. He doesn't get the second one. The 76ers trail by 3. Here's Richardson. Banked in off the glass. Richardson's got 10 points here in the second half.
You know, one thing you got to love about Embiid is how unselfish he is. I mean, he's pretty good at spotting open teammates.
Here's Irving. The 15-footer. Good. And the Nets lead by 3.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Yeah, and you know, for Simmons to be so young, he has a great basketball IQ, and he plays to his strengths on offense and plays to them well.
Now here's Jordan. KD drives in, and it's good. 2 points. Durant's got 4 points this quarter. Philadelphia shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Richardson against Irving. Now here's Richardson. Defense is right there.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure. You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Dinwiddie against Simmons. Pass to Horford. No good on that one. Some solid defense there from KD. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
Now here's Simmons. And Jordan sends it back. Simmons finds Harris. Here's Embiid. Back to Harris. Beyond the arc. Brooklyn with the rebound. They led by as many as 18 points. Right side Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And the 76ers call time here. They're behind by 9. 1:44 left in the fourth. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Some players rise to the occasion in the playoff spotlight, and some wilt under it. We know which type he is. What a stunning night for him. Embiid kicks to Simmons. Back to Embiid. Shot to stop the run. The shot's good.
Embiid is a very assertive player, a player who fights the defense on these contact finishes and does so with confidence.
Durant against Harris. Durant, the pass to Allen. Dishes it to Irving. The Nets working the ball around now. Dinwiddie with it, and it's Richardson picking him up. Allen kicks to Irving. From deep three-point range, and Embiid pulls it down.
Not a shot he should have taken in the face of such tough defense. He needed to get a better look.
Richardson, no luck. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. 7-point differential. Outside, KD. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Irving passes to Dinwiddie. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. He gets it in there.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Richardson, no luck. And here is KD. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Kevin Durant. It seems like even with some adversity thrown your way, you guys find a way.
Well, we're moving the basketball. You know, we're just relying on each other. And, you know, we're just believing in each other, man. No matter what, we just stick together.
It was very obvious that that was the case. Thanks, KD. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.